Yes, the final battle just took place. Geechee Gotti, Arsenal, Crips, the battle. Great battle, man. I could see why this was the main header, and the reason why this was some may consider battle of the night. Just by the face-off, as I stated in my previous blog, I just knew that this was going to really be intense. The way Arsenal was talking, Geechee was more so kind of reserved. Geechee really don't really too much care about face-offs too much, but Arsenal, everything Arsenal said he was going to do, he came out and he did. First round, it was very intense between both. I felt like I felt like Arsenal. One thing with him in a small room, like when I think about how he performed against Hollow, um, Arsenal is a legend, man. Let's just call it what it is. Arsenal has so much in his arsenal, no pun intended, that he can do from freestyle, rebuttaling, joking, all that, and that's what he did. Geechee Gotti had a good first round as well. Geechee Gotti, he came. One thing about Geechee Gotti that I like that resonates with me is just the way he talks, man. Like Geechee Gotti is that guy where he's gonna give you punchlines, but he's gonna tell a story. But the story is just so painful in some way. Like he paints a great picture on how he articulates himself and within his bars and his fire. So first round, to be honest, it was kind of debatable for me. I leaned it towards Geechee though, in my opinion, because to me I felt like Geechee was more. Geechee was just hitting harder to me more in that round, and Arsenal, yeah, he was joking a little bit, but I just felt like Geechee, that first round was just really more impactful in my opinion. Second round goes. And this is what we call Arsenal, the GOAT. And some people just call him, like I said, top five or maybe the best. But he just goes and he just does everything. I mean, from joking to talking about how, you was in jail, you couldn't take care of your son. But the way he was doing it, it wasn't like he was preaching to him, like how kind of like Loda Lux did Calico. Like he was just like straight talking to him, like even saying, it was a bar that he said about you went to jail, I've been on the streets longer, that makes me a better Crip. Like just things like it was just like, wow, Ars, like, okay, Ars, I see you ain't come to play at all. Like when you was talking about the face off about how some Crips had a bet on this, you could tell they really bet on this because the way Arsenal performed was like, wow. He even rebutted. I mean, it was just fire. Geechee also had a great second round. But one thing I noticed with Geechee is that Geechee, man, in this battle a little bit to me, just my opinion, Geechee Gotti, he comes out so strong as he's coming out, but then it goes on a downward spiral a little bit, whereas it could be a little lackluster, and sometimes in battle rap, I know like a lot of the fans, one thing that they do, and I've been watching battle rap for a very long time. It's like they just remember what you said. So like the last maybe 4 to 8 bars, they just remember. So like as Geechee was going, as he started off so high, he just kind of went down. So it was more so like, okay, they didn't really remember what Geechee was saying. And if Geechee would have just stayed consistent, I think he would have got that round. Arsenal, you remember what he was saying. Like he ended his rounds 2 and 3 strong. So it's like that's what resonates and what's left with the people. And he did the same thing in the third round. So in this battle, I mean, it could be debatable. I could see if somebody was to tell me Geechee 2-1, I wouldn't argue. I mean, after first watch, I am leaning towards Arsenal, to be honest, 2-1. But that's just our first watch. But if somebody was to tell me, I can't, like I said, either or I couldn't because it was just that good of a battle. I mean, so all in all, man, this was a great event, great battles that Smack put on. I noticed that Smack, as Jay Black and Tech Nine was interviewing him, just get ready for more events. They got an event in March, the Goods and Cassidy card that's going to be in April, and then it looks like we have Averb and Low Deluxe. They announced that's going to be in June. So like this first 6 months, URL just coming out the gate, they're not playing. So I could just imagine what the other second half of the year is going to look like, because the first half when they announced Goods, Cassidy, and Arsenal Lux and Verb, wow. So I mean they're going to be busy, so it's going to be a lot of great content coming from my page. Just make sure to stay tuned, subscribe, share. I'm going to do as much as I can to give as much content as I can. I just finished my Math Hoffa interview. I'm going to definitely drop that. We know they got that battle coming with Hollow. I was able to interview both Hollow and Math, and it was great dialogue, so I'm going to definitely drop that this week. So just stay tuned on my page. Hit the notification so you can get constant notifications of when my video drops. But yeah, all in all, great Smack card, Smack Volume 4. It look like we're gonna continue with the Smack volume. I know we got this Band Legacy, Born Supreme, but just get ready for more Smack volumes. But let me know who you think won in this matchup. Let's talk about it. Sign it off.